Cases. Just gonna talk about it.
Let me tell you something. You see how he put that hand on his shoulder?
It'll be August 20th at
Now address the court.
I think we're done.
I got something to say.
You want to say it to Mr. Arnold, and he can say if he represents you. So ultimately, you represent yourself. You can talk at will, but
Mr. Greg Katie had them boxes at his house for 15 years in his attic, doing all kind of TV interviews. That the boxes should not be allowed in the cases.
He's going to talk about it.
Let me tell you something. You see how he put that hand on his shoulder? Let me tell you something, KEEFE D, a.k.a. KEEFE Dumb. You should get comfortable where you at, sir. Okay? Don't get mad at them people. Be mad at yourself. This is about self-accountability. To all y'all that go on Vlad or go to these outlets, tell it on yourself. Because you fighting a case. You're fighting a case where you, as a person is trying to defend himself, where you and your past words are your own star witness, man. Okay? So you say you got that hand on your shoulder. Look, you're not, ain't nothing you can do. All that hollering, the people ain't gonna let you out of there.
Yeah, the boxes should not be allowed. The tainted evidence, everything. The man, he broke a proffer agreement, and he broke the law, all kind of stuff. The boxes should not be allowed. It's been at his house.
No, KEEFE, you broke the proffer. You broke it. When you went around, when you wrote the book and went on the podcast.
For 15 years, and he do interviews, going in the boxes. Let me see here. Ooh, you can see it on any internet site that this man been going in the boxes for years. And he's an ethical and a judge, federal judge in LA did a 142-page thing about.
Your lawyer done bowed his head. He is like, oh, God. He put that head there. He's saying this nigga's cooked, man. He is cooked.
Oh, yeah. Look it up on the internet.
So I think what the state said ultimately is that they don't think there's going to be anything in those boxes that they're going to use.
Yeah, you just use something in the boxes. They just used something in the box from 1996, and they know they did it.
Yeah, no, it's certainly we are.
They're not only ugly on the outside, but they're ugly on the inside.
Oh, he called them ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside. Woo! That's gonna make them take off the cuffs.
They crashed my family in this. They did my daughter first. They did my son. Then they just did my wife the last thing. What's the name? Told me about these. David Westbrook told me about these dudes. He said they're not only ugly on the outside, but they ugly on the inside too. These two dudes right here.
This is not helping your case, KEEFE. You know what would have helped your case? If you just would have laid low. If you would have took your proffer and laid low. But that wasn't good enough because you wanted money and attention and fame. And in exchange for that, it's time to rot. That's what you're going to have to do.
All right. At this point, there's nothing before me to exclude any sort of evidence. There's been no motion filed about the proffer. I don't know if Mr. Arnold plans on challenging that or not. Ultimately, that decision is up to him. So we'll see you guys back on that 30-day date. That was August 20th at 9 a.m.
All right.
At that time, we need to know if we're going to go on the 3rd.
All right, thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. KEEFE, it's a wrap. They about to string you up. You about to fry for this, bro. It is nobody's fault but yours. You told on yourself. The people let you tell them they gave you a good deal, KEEFE, but it wasn't good enough because it wasn't fame. There was no money attached. You put the fame and the money before your freedom, man. Let this be a lesson to the young brothers out there, man. Listen. Listen, man. Look at this and let this be a lesson. Call me.